Perfect. Perfect.
Hi, I'm Dave and this is Fore Golf. I'm an amateur golfer and vlogger out of Perth in Western Australia, and I'm just like you. I buy golf equipment and try it out, hoping it will make me better. I've bought 3 products in the last week, and they're all from a company called Tactical Golf. Now, I understand they unleashed a lot of these products on the world at last year's PGA show, so 2019. And I was just really surprised that not a lot of them are out there. So I bought them in the name of science to see why they're not so popular. So the 3 products I've bought are the Tactical Variable Ball Trainer, the Tactical Slapline, and finally the alignment guide system as well. I'm going to be taking each of these out in the course. Honestly, I haven't even taken them out of the bag yet. So I do want to be able to take them out there. Driving ranges are now open again, so I will be doing that. I'm going to be going through them in a little bit more detail, and I'll come back to you with what I think. So this variable ball trainer, effectively, the idea you slightly see from that image there, it's supposed to attach this to your golf club, and you can then use it to either warm up with, but also as a swing trainer. So think like the super speed system. Now they do have some videos online that talk about how you use 1 ball in there, and then 3, and then 5. There's no prescribed system like there is with super speed though, so I think pretty much they leave that up to you. If you take that off there, these straps obviously go around your club, I would presume, and oh, there's actually some balls in there. And then basically, yeah, within there there's 4 more of those, so you'd actually pop the balls in there, attach it to your club, and swing away. So let's get out on the course and try that out. So the other thing I've been trying out from Tactical is this variable ball trainer. So the idea, it's a ball carrier. I've got 5 balls in there at the moment, but obviously you can take out, you know, a few or whatever and use as many as you want in there. So 1 through to 5 to make the weight a little different. I'm going to leave all 5 in there at the moment because I'm already a little bit warmed up. Then the idea, you take all of these off. 1 moment, caller. Alright, there you go, that's all done. And now you have a weighted club that you can warm up with. It's quite loose, so it actually probably teaches you a bit of tempo as well. I mean, that is too heavy. 5 balls in there is way too heavy. You wouldn't want to be swinging very fast with that at all. I can certainly see that would be useful if you've done the classic straight out of the car onto the first tee and you just need to get those muscles a little bit warmer. So, and if not, I'll just carry balls in it. So the Tactical Golf Slapline, I haven't even opened this yet. So why I bought it, actually, let's get it open first. So this slapline, the idea is that you can use it as multiple different things. So it can be an alignment rod. You can pop it down on the ground, get yourself aligned, but then also just tap the end of it and it rolls up like a bicycle clip. Who's old enough to remember bicycle clips? I have seen it also used as a putting alignment aid for stroke distance as well, and also for ball position in your stance as well. So I'm quite keen to get this out onto the practice range and see how much of a difference it makes. Okay, so I've been trying out this Tactical Golf Slapline for a little bit now, and it's actually quite a cool little tool. It's got like those alignment areas along it, but then you can also just, and this hasn't worked for me yet, but you sort of like just tap the top of it and you see it starts to roll up. That doesn't work as well as it should, but that's probably me not knowing how to use it, or maybe it's a bit cold for it. I've set up a little drill here just around chipping, which uses these
these ball position markers to produce a few different little shots. So here goes. I'll put your load down so you can actually see this rather than my face. So what we've got here is the classic 12-yard chip shot. I've marked out about halfway, and this is our target. It's a little bit downhill, but yeah, by the by. What we're going to do, we're going to cycle through our different clubs, and we're going to use different ball positions to produce a different shot. So I'm going to start with the ball being ever so slightly front of centre, with shaft pretty much straight up and down. This one's going to go a bit more up in the air, probably going to land about halfway. Not too bad. What I would do is do all three of those, or you can mix it up. I'm going to take one now in the middle, so a little bit of shaft lane now. Probably come out a little bit lower, I need to fly it a little less. Not too bad. And then if I put one a little bit further back, a lot more shaft lane. Definitely going to come out lower, this one. But will it get the roll? Not a bad effort. But I can just use this to ensure I can keep my feet in the same place, and I can just keep moving the ball position between those as well, and hopefully it helps. I think it has. So I finished that drill there, then you just move on to your other clubs and you can play different shots.
The alignment guide system from Tactical Golf. Within this you get, and this was what attracted me to it more than anything, so let's just get rid of that a second. Nice little carry case that actually some of the other gear does fit in as well. So removing these from here, oh actually quite good. And that's got a little hook on it as well, which is useful. 2 standard size rods, well they're about half size, and then like a quarter size rod. So the idea with these things is there's so many different uses for them. I mean, literally, there are loads. They name 6 on the bit that comes with there. So within full swing you can use for feet position, a square face and ball position, and also in putting you can use it for stroke length, for putting track, and a true roll gait as well. What I do like though is the fact that it all sits in one package and I can use it for loads of different things. So why aren't people using this? Are they just really bad at marketing? Only one way to find out, to the range. Let's find out if it's any good. So the Tactical Golf alignment guide system. I did spend a little bit of time getting a T-peg in the ground so you can set up that other stick and just stop yourself coming over the top, which is actually quite effective, but a lot of fiddling around. Maybe not the easiest. So I am using it in conjunction with a Slapline, just trying to work on the ball position. The 2 black marks towards my feet are for my feet, and even looking at that now, they're quite narrow. So another example, but here in super slow-mo, the black pointer, the T sort of pointer things back at my feet, and the one in the middle of my stance. That was a good example. This one, not so much, but again, you can see those T sort of bars definitely look a bit narrow, but this was a pitch shot, so maybe not the end of the world. What wasn't ideal was that chunky monkey right there, which has just destroyed everything. But that's got nothing to do with tactical golf. It was a little bit fiddly, so in the end I sacked that off, got rid of the slack line as well, and just hit a few from there. I've gone up to pitching wedge now. And then after a little bit as well, I went to 7-iron, pretty sure this is 7-iron, yeah, brought the alignment guide, or the slap line, sorry, back in again, just so you can see that you're working with ball position. So I've got 7-iron now, so just taking it a little bit further forward and then pulling the trigger, and you can see as well, I mean that was a good strike, you can see the divot was after the ball and there isn't much of a divot as well. But in the interest of science, here's one which is definitely not behind or in front of the ball. It's very much behind. And again, not the training aid's fault. And this one is an example of a better one.
So I want to put it a bit further back in the stance.
So I'm just saying on the video there to put the ball a little bit further back for a 7-iron and just send one out a little lower.
Send it out a bit lower.
Then onto the big stick, getting it right out on the inside. Oh, it's too far forward, David. It's amazing what you see when you video yourself. So that really needs to come back a couple of notches onto the inside of that hill there. But I've got that feedback now, and I know because there's enough lines here, there and everywhere. Really and truly a cracking little training aid.
So in summary, the Slapline, the alignment guide system and the variable ball trainer are all really good training aids. I can't work out why they're not more popular. I can only imagine your marketing's terrible. Tactical, I can help you with that. If you've got anything else, send it to me and I'll give it a review as well. And if you do send it to me, I'll give it away.
Perfect.